Hey guys, welcome to Cooking Companions, a game that I kind of stumbled into. Ugh. Yeah, drink acquired. That walk was brutal, but the cabin is amazing. Not again. That walk was brutal, but the cabin is amazing. Full kitchen. Yeah, I'm just kind of losing my mind here mainly because of this. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything.
Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to. Ah! Achoo! I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Myra. May I?
Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine.
So you're volunteering to clean, George?
No?
Not many supplies here, I guess. We'll have to go out to get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood.
Leave that to me, little guy.
I'll tidy up the cabin. Need to save Myra from dying due to dust. Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen.
She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down.
Thanks, Anthony. I think I'll go forage outside for over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds. There's bound to be treasure up here. Rooting is fun. Antoli,
Weird name.
knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands.
I think the slime molds would be most delicious.
Most certainly not.
What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous?
I could figure it out.
You can be cannery in the coal mine, Anthony. I'm not ending up a corpse here.
Eat.
Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around.
They won't be a problem. I've read on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is Antoli.
Antoli.
Oh, sorry, Myra. I got carried away again, huh?
I'll help Antoli look for food.
I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we brought.
You mean the emergency rations? That ideal's chump. Hey, Anthony and Myra are getting food. George is gathering firewood. That makes you our designated chef? Everyone's looking at you, expecting you not.
Very excited to try your cooking.
Alright, everyone, let's get to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Myra. Antilli, George. The 3 exits the three exit, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anthony put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial to save your game. Click this. Do you have any experience making meals? Of course. Is that so? Looking at you, I think you'd be good at serving up food poisoning, right? Looks like Karen will remember that. Anyways, going to check out the living room? Let's talk later. Karen heads to the living room and starts dusting, but you decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for a meal tonight. The cupboards behind the wood pile, the drawers. You check the drawer on the left. Just some dirty knives. Okay. Behind the wood pile. There's nothing but cobwebs back here. Thankfully, no spiders. Then the cupboards. First few cupboards are empty. Anatoly must have put the supply somewhere else. Some kind of mold is growing in one. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. Check the... So, something's making it difficult to open. You pull it with all your might.
It's time! Trumpets, sound off! Never fear, Onion is here.
Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion.
Always berry, raspberry. Potato?
Cabbage stuffed me in this into this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping.
Where are the chomplets? Why talk with us boring humans? All you have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll show valuable recipes you can get. We share our secret chompette recipe. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant, sesame and pomegranate, meat-free. You'll unlock your first recipe. If you want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompettes! Let's move out! Cabbage Ridley slams the drawers. You wonder if that was real. You're slightly worried for your mental state, but only slightly. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Anthony lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. You got emergency supplies. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood to work on cooking. Tonight's entry, vegetable soup. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potato, carrot, and celery in it. 20 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter on the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in it, you let it cook for 10 minutes. The onions are tender, translucent, perfect. You mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding vegetables in the mixture. Hours pass. We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. I found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anthony burying the lead. We saw a red deer. Myra spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyways. Killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking for deer. Yeah! That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. 160? Don't worry, Myra. I'm sure they're all in the bedroom or something. No. Almost all of them were near the couch. Yeah!
I was going to sleep on the couch. That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on the couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Myra. I'll sleep anywhere, so... I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep one eye open just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Antoli, you two will take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of the beds. Hey, Antoli, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Sweet dreams, chum. You turn back to the bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. You set the table and ask everybody to dig in. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Karen, tastes like every other vegetable stew I had. Ever so generic. Could probably use some meat next time. Gross. For a side dish, we could use bread and utilize Fagra Visca, also known as strawberries, for some jam. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could also very well be the best day you ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Day 0. Day 1. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? About 1 hour till dawn. Will you two bite down? I'm trying to sleep over here. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Actually, I did see one. I did see a centipede by the sink. Myra turns a little pale. Karen, messing with you, Myra? Let's find more wild sorrel today. Yeah. If you're lucky, little guy, I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Anthony's herbalism book stated that there are many more species of plants to eat out there. Let the fish live alone, you know. I'm not into meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see some red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Ha! Maybe we'll find some black hornberries. I love black hornberries. Ha ha. We'll get back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. Anthony and Myra leave the cabin with a hop to their step. You're alone, but thankfully, you have a drawer of chompettes to keep you company. Tutorial each day. You'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice and the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Okay, we're going to quick save. And then I assume this is... bathroom. Yep, it's a bathroom, toilet, bathtub, a cabinet underneath the seat. Open the cabinet. Keep peering into the cabinet. You found a spider! It's pretty small, but it's hairy. It's far too gross to even squish. There's a note buried in the spider's web.
Good day. We have recent a fair number of complaints from Rushland Ulrich
Over her perceiving harassment of her nephew, Marco Rusland, alleges that you have been frightening him and causing a public disturbance when traveling into town. Her list of complaints is as follows, Jan. Erratic shuffling, sneering at Marco in an attempt to intimidate or frighten, babbling incoherently. You understand that this is by no means illegal, but humbly request you stop immediately. Failure to do so in a prison meeting to discuss. Thank you for your time. You shut the cabinet. What else do you want to check out? Inspect the black marking. Doesn't look like black mold. I see residue from some old... The others should be back any minute now. You leave the bathroom to greet them. We're back! Oh wait. We're back.
Tee.
Knock it off, Myra.
It's pretty rare to be scared of one.
It's not.
Heh. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of...
Shut up! You don't understand.
I don't think anybody understands, Gregor.
It's just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Myra laughs so hard that your ears ring.
Bah!
Bah! Ha! Tears are rolling down Myra's cheek. She's laughed so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Myra from overventilating. Absolutely not. One less mouth, that'd be great. Strange. You don't get it. It's pretty personal.
Then please explain, big guy.
Greg looks incredibly uncomfortable.
Let's leave him alone. We found raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries.
You also found wild sorrel.
Is this going to be enough for a good meal?
You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. You take a while, but you decide on your specialty, cabbage rolls. You first bring... You cook cabbage rolls. Myra looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. Anthony looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intensely as everybody takes their first bite. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat a whole batch to myself.
I think vegetable stew tastes better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Do you use fresh tomatoes for it?
It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top. You'll thank me later.
Incredible. It's definitely growing on me.
Thanks for cooking. Thanks for cooking. That's really something special. Everybody leaves their dishes to you. Not happening. You settle in and go into bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. Day 1. Day 2. Good morning, everyone. Again, Gregor? Again, Gregor? Can you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins downpouring. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of our supplies for dinner last night. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor, also correct. Precipitation is usually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It's foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? Thankfully, the cabin's on high grounds, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen, there's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It wouldn't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right. Karen. Fail to prepare to fail. Anthony, let's go and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes. I'll plot out our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. At the bedroom, Myra and Karen are still hanging around. Tutorial. Unfortunately in life, you can't make everyone happy. Given a choice, speak to a character, choose wisely. You only select one of them. Try to max your bond with a certain character for unique dialogues and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Karen! Hey, this paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. What were the old days like? Not as bad as times like these. I know what you mean. Escaping from Ukraine was very hard for me. I've never been so scared in my entire life. Do you have any idea how hard it is getting those supplies all the way here? I could have easily been shot along the way. Hear a cheer from the other room. Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright everyone, we have our route that's beat the rain clouds. The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Huh, radio? What's going on with the radio? You didn't even notice it hit the ground when you walked in. Did someone leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. It seemed to be broken. Better hold on to this. You got strange radio. You've already cooked dinner. What should you check out? Basement. Your imagination runs wild while staring at the basement door. Try to open the deadbolt just in case. Mill around until the others return. I should have saved. Myra's back early today. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside. Ethne found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers. We don't have enough food even with rationing. So, to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Myra seems disappointment in your inventory management. Try cooking with a little less this evening. You nod. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Is Myra blushing a little? Tee. Myra will remember that. Hey, you teach me to cook sometimes. You nod. Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes someday. Rudely interrupted Tender Moment. The others burst into the cabin. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. You know that what tomorrow will bring. I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. You missed out the sunset tremendously on our way back. Hues of red and orange and purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailor takes warning. So we can expect sailor's delight tomorrow. That's awesome. You're such an optimist, big guy. We must walk a few miles today. Gregor sights you could see snow on the tip of the mountains. A rumble sounded like a dying calf. Looked from person to person to determine who it was. It was definitely Myra. Myra, I recognize that sound from anywhere. Gah! Guilty. Myra looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honestly. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you think of is an old riddle. Ahem. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. Where am I? Thus? Try again, big guy. Everyone's pondering. The answer is. Myra's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Correct. Yeah, I was going to guess that. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crushed the berries. You cooked raspberry. Crummy situation. Yikes. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. Bread's a little tough. Gregor. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Myra. Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. Go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back. And it becomes a nuisance. You try to see in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost anything, but it won't get off. Pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. Lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the water, but it won't drown, it won't drown, it won't drown. Splash frantically. Plunge your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming ashore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. You gaze up at the sky, feeling it leave your back, drifting in the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, You see what is staring into your eyes, but you don't even have air in your lungs to scream. You wake up in a cold sweat. A lot of reading. Well, that'll do it for today's video. Until we meet again, like, subscribe, comment down below. Anything you'd like to say till we meet again. See you next one.